Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter,
He's having a go! Well, he's only too happy to take that back. Madrid finding their passes. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bellingham, and it's Valverde. Now it's Bellingham, played into the middle, and he's taking no chances there. Mbappe, now it's Dani Olmo. He's found a way through, shoots, and he's done it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Madrid are all... Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. Played into the box.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Belletti. Costa. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's lost his man here. It's Forlan! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Forlan clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Pedri, very much a man of this moment. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
David Villa. It's anyone's ball now. Camavinga. He's in plenty of space here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now, can they get him away? That's a cute ball. And that has been cut short. Bayer is there to clear. And here's Bellingham. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Mbappe! And he's there to get it away. Rivaldo! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Aimed beyond the defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pedri. He's had it taken off him. Looking to play him in. Valverde. Now it's Villa. Valverde cuts out the pass. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not...
It's Asa! Eden Asa! That is a beautiful thing! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 up now, and they are cruising. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this.
Rivaldo! Oh, wonderful from Rivaldo! A finish right from the top draw. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that has not gone well. Oh, this looks sharp. Chouameni. defending was strong and firm. Dani Olmo, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chouameni. And it's Rivaldo. Costa.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in a great position here. Half an hour gone in the second half. He can run onto that. Look at the space here. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pedri. Real chance! Oh, it rattles the bar. Azar. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bellingham. Out towards the flank. Camavinga. Deep cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Azar can see things others simply cannot. It's a pretty loose pass. Howson. And he's had it nicked away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Chouameni. And it's Rivaldo. And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back.
Decent chance! I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And claimed it back swiftly. Costa, that's an imaginative pass. And it's been played through. Oh, shooting chance! Sensational from David Villa! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Eder Militao makes the interception. Now it's Villa. Can he get on the end of this? Fallen! And he's found the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Mbappe. Is there and a chance? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Camavinga. And he's straight offside. Aimed beyond the defence. Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That is good alertness. Now it's Villa, now it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Bellingham. Good read, needed to be. That's really well cleared. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely, now then. Forlan gets flagged offside.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Played into space. And this is Forlan. Bernal. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Madrid are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, that's a key interception. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Forlan. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the lead now is 2.
You can...
Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Bellingham.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's well spotted. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's pulled back. And he's only too happy to take that back. Valverde with the cross. That's well blocked, and back out it comes.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Pedri. Coming on the field is...
No, that's been intercepted.
7, Rafinha.
Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Camavinga, cross, he's got tall! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
David Villa is flagged offside. Valverde. He won't be happy with that one. Forlan is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. There's the header! No mistake! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Sunset clears it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Knocks it into space. He's cut it out. That's a cute ball. And it's Bellingham. Mbappe! Shot a goal! Sticks it away! They have stolen level at the last! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
As it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Madrid pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he was quick to react. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sunset. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity...
We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Hello, attendees. This
Well, it
is
has been a
lost
punishing
children's
game, both
announcement.
physically and
With the
mentally.
father of
But
a
does
boy in
either
a
team
blue
have
hat
what it
kindly
takes
make
to
his
find a
way
winner?
to the information center.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? And that has left him in a heap. Great vision. Good ball, good take. Real chance! In he goes again. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Number 9.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
Number 21.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Tries a shot! It's a goal! Could that be it? The definitive final twist! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to...
So that's it, it is all over. Madrid played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game, a game that began so promisingly from their perspective. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive boost. Having someone like that behind you can really give you that insurance, that psychological edge.
Oh, no joy this time. Knocks it into space. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to make the block. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And a shot! And he's found the net! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see...
Oh, what has happened here? Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Raul. Camavinga. Howson clears. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. Camavinga is there, and he can get that clear. He's shifting through the gears here. Valverde. He's got away. They've got a corner here. Caceres tries to clear. Camavinga. He's gone for goal! It's hit the upright. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Raul has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. Oh, what a ball!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Raul. Madrid looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. That's been cut out, well played. Can he get it through? Shot a goal! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was...
Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
I'd like to draw
So,
your
all
attention
square
to
at
the
half-time,
screen right
each
now
side
for
matching the
information
other
on our
blow for
shuttle
blow
boxes.
at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Mbappe. Number
Madrid
7,
get the second half going.
Raul. Coming on the field, number
That's a little off
27,
target.
Bayern.
Tries to pass it
Number
through.
18, Robert Lewandowski.
Pedri. Casado. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Bernal. And it's Lopez. And he cuts out the supply. Distributed tidily. Back into the middle. It's Lewandowski!
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bojan Krkić showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he finish? There it is! And they've got their lead back. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Forlan really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Madrid take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender.
And the finish! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And now he has two. Chance for a shot! Yes! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Substitutions taking
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Madrid still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist. Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's away. Pedri had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that's a key interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Into the last 5 minutes. He's a sharp little ball here. Goes for a shot! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And he's got the beating of his man. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 6, Eduardo Camavinga. Number 16,
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Madrid pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? That is ended up in no man's land. De Jong. Passes short and sharp. Bojan, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Courtois claims comfortably. Camavinga. Now it's Rafinha. Well, that's a good run down the left. Picked out brilliantly. He's through. Now is he in? It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Sunset. Great ball, and he's in here. Now it's Gavi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Threads one in, and he's in on Forlan! And with that, we've reached the halfway point of extra time.
And now, to all members
Well,
of the
both
crowd,
teams have
I'd
run
like
themselves
to
into the ground
join
out
me
there.
in wishing
Does
our
anyone
birthday
have
boy
one
a
last
very
moment of
special
magic in them?
birthday.
And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left?